Hello everyone, we are Group 7. We visit the middle class and we like to show how early childhood education supports children's development. In this video, we will show real examples for children's growth in language, social interaction, and emotional regulation and cognitive skill. We hope this video help you understand the important role kindergarten plays in children's daily life and how teachers support them along the way.
Many preschoolers can read books from beginning to end by interpreting the picture on each page, just like the children reading picture books to us. We can encourage children to read books like The Three Little Pigs, which are predictable because children can remember what the author is going to say and how it will be stated. Repetitive structure, rhyme and rhythm, and a match between picture and text increase predictability. When we read with children, we can indicate features in print that are significant and draw attention to patterns of letters, sounds, or phrases.
Now I am going to talk about the social play behavior and connect what I observed to pattern stage. First, I noticed a children with absent traits. She didn't join the game but quietly moved around, watching her classmates. And in the loose part area, two children sat side by side, each working on their own project without speaking. Black's parallel play. And most children were in associate play. Two children played dinosaur argue about who's which and then went back to play separately. It was cute and real. I didn't see true cooperating play made because many material was for individual use, making it harder for children to work together. At one point, child A asked child B to play but was rejected. He didn't cry or get upset. He simply walked away. In this moment, I saw him manage his emotion. Lastly, I want to say how much I admire the teacher. Two teachers care 26 children, including 10 with special needs. Even with such a heavy workload, they still adapt the circle so every children can be included and supported. Their patience and dedication truly move me.
During my kindergarten visits, I focus on children's emotional and social development. I observed one girl who tended to dominate activities and avoided working with certain classmates. Based on Erickson's initiative VS Skills stage, children often try to arrest control, and without guidance, this can look like bossness or exclusion. I appreciated how the teachers used positive guidance, modeling cooperative language, and gently encouraging her to join the group. This reminded that emotional development include learning cooperation and perspective taking, and educators played an important role in supporting these skills.
Hello, I'm Amy. In my kindergarten visit, I observed how the classroom's design and teacher guidance promoted children's moral development. The various activity zones encourage free choice and collaboration, helping kids learn about fairness, empathy, and sharing. Teachers enforce classroom rules and explain consequences, guiding students through everyday moral decision making. According to Piaget's theory, younger children judge right and wrong mainly by following rules set by adults. But as they mature, they begin to consider intentions and individual needs, developing a more autonomous sense of morality. Kohlberg's theory extends this progression, describing how moral reasoning evolves from self-focused motive to understanding social norms and, eventually, personal principles. Group activities and conflict resolution in kindergarten play a critical role in building empathy and responsibility. These experiences, supported by both classroom structure and teacher modeling, help children move from relying purely on authority to forming their own moral judgment and sense of justice for future development.
In this observation, I noticed a young child repeatedly impacting all the crayons from the pencil case, and then slowly putting it back one by one. Even after the teacher reminding him to take only one crayon at a time, he continued to behave the same way. It was not until another child came over to stop him that he finally explained why he was doing it. He simply wanted to pick out the color he liked the most. While selecting colors, his attention was fully absorbed in the visual comprehension test. The teacher's verbal instruction required temporary storage in his working memory in order to be carried out. But young children has limited working memory capacity, and the information is stored quickly. Once he started engaging in the more demanding visual text, the verbal instruction was easily displayed or forgotten. In other words, he did not fail to remember the teacher's words. Instead, in a dual-text situation, his working memory could not maintain both color discrimination and raw retention at the same time. This led to cognitive overload, so he naturally focused on the text that was more meaningful to him, choosing the crayon he preferred. In summary, the child's behavior was not intentional disobedience. It reflects a typical limitation of working memory under condition of cognitive load. This reminds us that young children's actions are often guided by the most dominant and intuitive response in the moment, while maintaining abstract rules requires much greater cognitive resources.
In addition to our earlier observations, I realized that good teachers play a key role in children's development. Every child grows at a different pace, and in the class we visited, almost half of the children had language, sensory, or emotional needs. This reminds me of what we learn in class. Effective teachers understand their students, make good teaching decisions, and use differentiated instruction. During the visit, I saw how the teacher supported children in daily moments. For children with delayed language, she used snack time to practice simple sentences like, I want to eat fruit. For children with weaker sensory integration, she added activities like balance exercise during gross motor time. Most importantly, she adjusted expectations based on each child's ability. This visit helped me understand that supporting development means seeing each child and helping them grow at their own pace. In summary, our observations show that preschool education supports children's development through diverse activities, well-designed environments, and meaningful teacher-child interactions. These everyday moments provide rich opportunities for children to grow in language, social skills, emotional regulation, and cognitive abilities. Together, they highlight the essential role that preschool education plays in fostering young children's holistic development.